time for the NFC Championship, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Green Bay. It's the Bears and the Packers on Sunday night primetime.
The playoffs are back at Lambeau, and the temps, well, they're where you would expect them in the frigid range. Just how the Cheeseheads like it here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic in store, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Green Bay Packers. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports, and man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterfly...
Chicago gets the ball first to start the 2034 NFC title game. Abraham, who I haven't quite figured out how to use yet. Back to return. Almost getting back to the 25, and that will bring out Caleb Williams. Abraham's just, he's like really fast, but I don't know, I can't seem to work out how to use him. The season stats for Caleb Williams, we've seen those before in the simulation. He's been in the league a long time. That's how you know. We've been here a while with this franchise. We're going to do something we don't often do on the first play of the game. It's going to be a deep ball, play action, Williams. Back to pass. It's covered off. That was Sidney Kramer that was just stuck on the line. That's all we really had. We'll take the 6 yards on the completion. Should you see? It's the first play of the game and some weird is happening. Sidney Kramer runs into Mike Hardesty here, and he's stuck for a really long time until I start to scramble, then he can finally break free. Second down and 4. Kramer on the run. We have blocks! Downfield is Isaiah Mosey. Sidney Kramer getting caught, but he's down to the 6. A 66-yard run. First run of the game for Kramer, and he breaks it. Make it first and goal from the 6-yard line. J.C. Allen in the game for a dead tired Sidney Kramer. He'll get halfway there to the 3.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field.
Allen's still going to be in the game on second and goal. I don't really love that. A little bit more slower to develop, so we're going to run over here looking for blocks. I bounced off somebody, and it's a touchdown for J.C. Allen. That may be his first.
Touchdown run, and the Bears have struck first in this NFC title game.
A 66-yard run by Kramer, and Allen powers it home. I don't think we're winning by 100. Our defense is still probably going to have their hands full.
But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Alex Hyde's PAT will be good. Less than 2 minutes into the game. 4 plays, 77 yards. The big hitter by Sidney Kramer. Evo back to the subscriptions. 6 months in total. Wait, do you get a badge for 6 months? I don't remember. Yes, you do. Hey, look at that. Say, I thought I changed that recently. So we said Dylan Raiola, 3,800 yards in the simulation. I just called a play that averages 15 yards a play, so that's not ideal. Let me try an audible out of that. And it's a handoff that is not to Trey Benson. That's Holloway out of the backfield. Is that a receiver? He's wearing 16. Now it's Wilson in the backfield. Where's Trey Benson? Tight end motions left. And it's going to be close. They'll give him the first down. No, I think the base one is 6 months. Green Bay driving on us a little bit here. That's a throw and incomplete. The coverage, it hovers. Is it 3-month one? 6 month subscriber, 3-month bet. All right, well I've goofed that, but regardless.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And yeah, I gotta say,
there's Trey Benson in the backfield. Number 3 finally enters the game. Raiola is gonna meet Deion Walker. 3rd down and 17 from the 28-yard line. Almost back where they started.
Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Thought this was maybe a possibility. Raiola back to pass. He's got tons of time, and he's going to get sacked again by Derek Moore. Yes, you do get to use the emote you inspired. It'll be 4th down and 30 for Green Bay. Sacks by Deion Walker and Derek Moore. Forces an early Green Bay punt, and they go net backwards. The punter, Crockett, from his 2-yard line. And Paul Ridley, thankfully he'll be back healthy here as we're going to try and cut this upfield. And great starting field position for the Bears. 2 yards shy of midfield.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48.
Try and throw the ball. Williams on the run, gonna try and lob it. Had to get rid of it. Their coverage downfield has been pretty good early. They're taking away at least my primary read every time as Kramer gets to the outside. He'll get halfway there, crossing midfield to the 47. I'm going to send, nope, don't do that. I'm going to send Isaiah Mosey deep, hopefully clear the space for Xavier Worthy. Nothing's open. Oh, they're going to call a flag on that? That's right over the head of Worthy. I mean, more space for a punt, I guess. That is not intentional grounding. Well, we're going to put a little backspin on this one. I goofed up the accuracy, but we should be fine. As long as this doesn't bounce back. Ooh! Oh, it died at the goal line! Oh my goodness, have you ever seen a punt like that? I'm not certain that shouldn't have been a touchback. We're going to take a look at that. There is, oh my goodness. If this is really as perfect as it is being called, you can't have a better punt. Truth be told, that's probably a touchback. That is, or does it have to completely cross the line? I don't know. Is it different on punts? But regardless, I mean, we'll take it. A chance for a safety here if we can get some pressure. Quick throw, and that is caught. Green Bay's got a little bit of space. Complete to Bowens. Junior Lippett was right there. Well, we've got to do something else cool today because the best of December and the best of 2023 can't end with a punt, right? Oh, Deion Walker, that's a safety! Deion Walker gets Dylan Raiola in the end zone, and it's 9-0 Chicago. Second sack of the day already for Deion Walker. Play action pass from your own 5. Oh, God. Well, that might be the first safety we've ever gotten with the Bears, is Crockett punts away, and it's out of bounds. Can you even do that? No.
And now, how about this? The free kick from the 20 going to be out of bounds. And that, of course, is a penalty. And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
What?
They've got good starting field position.
So we start with the ball at midfield
Right at the 50-yard line.
after the free kick was out of bounds. Williams rolling on play action. Oh, that's covered. But Derek Meadows, the speed too much. A catch for Meadows down to the 19-yard line. Welcome back to Chicago for Derek Meadows. And we'll also see in this game, Green Bay's two leading receivers are guys I drafted. Kobe Prentice and Chris Marshall. Kramer on the run. Short gain of 2 yards.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Brought down by, I think, a 35-year-old Rashawn Gary.
For the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8.
Williams back to pass. Oh, I don't know what just happened to Trent Douglas. We're going to try and find him, and it's intercepted by Quay Walker.
It's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Throw on the run was a stupid idea. They are playing some really good pass coverage downfield on me. It's like my first and second reads are always covered.
The turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
Well, another drive coming up for this Packers offense.
Fiesta or fiasco? I don't know.
Thus far as they try again with
Bowens will motion, and it's Trey Benson up the middle. Gaining 4 on his first rush of the day. 9-0 Chicago. Just like everyone had it, I'm sure. That's thrown. That's a Jesus fuck. Chris Marshall. When the hell did he get that fucking route running? Jesus. Remember, Chris Marshall and Kobe Prentice, really good speed. When we drafted them, the reason they never really saw playing time was because their catching was so low. But we're so far past that. They've gotten their catching up, and they're two very viable receivers. First down, Green Bay. Throwing. It is caught, and there's Kobe Prentice. Both former Bear receivers getting involved on this drive. First down, Green Bay to the 46. Empty backfield for Raiola. Raiola back to pass. It is caught. There's Chris Marshall again. A gain of only 3. I thought I had a chance to jump that with Bryce Kaiser. Not quite. Second down and 7 yards. That's a throw to the flat. And Kaiser, nice play there. Forces him out of bounds for a loss of a yard. Holloway out of the backfield. I'm not certain if this Holloway is a receiver, and they're kind of running that San Francisco playbook. Like when we play San Francisco and we see Brandon Ayuk out of the backfield all the time. Third down and 8. Yeah, they are not in field goal range here. Let's see what they do. Raiola on the run. Deion Walker in pursuit. He's going to scramble for it. Nice job by Xavier Currents not to hit him on the slide. A penalty certainly would have followed. Yeah, when the quarterback starts to scramble like that, you're screwed. There's nothing you can do. The game will not let you switch.
That's when the clamps are supposed to come out, but his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
So first down from the 28-yard line. Deion Walker just bullied somebody. Kobe Prentice for a gain of 9. Raiola 6 of 7, but for only 50 yards. We're going to try and use her LaMichael Matthews. He's the freshest guy on the line. Over the middle. Oh, my goodness. He held on to that. The tight end, Bowens, while getting popped by Bryce Kaiser. If I can find, I guess we'll just call this, just to throw a different look at him. We're going to call a cover 2. Raiola. Back to pass. Over the middle. Kaiser hits him hard again. No idea who number 1 is. Oh, Jonathan Mingo. I forgot he was on this team. 2nd down and 7 from the 11. Raiola throwing. Oh, my goodness, Chris Marshall. Jesus, dude. So, if anything, this drive is confirming that I drafted rather well in this game. Raiola throwing, end zone, touchdown, Chris Marshall. What an absolutely freak drive from Chris Marshall.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead, put it on him, and score a touchdown.
Now comes the kicking team here for the extra point.
Yeah, I really feel like, I mean, nobody was like spectacularly open that entire drive. Caleb, we ran it, man. I ran it, truth be told. Every time they play in Dallas. Abraham from deep in the end zone. We'll return it. Why not? Abraham. Nice return to the 27. An injury to Grimes on this play. No idea who the hell that is. First down, Chicago from the 27. Trent Douglas is wide open. Running for more yards. Gain of 9, 2nd and 1. Middle, oh, that's our backup middle linebacker. So that's going to move Josh Allen into that spot. Yeah, so we still could have converted on that 3rd attempt. Throw from Goff was not good, and I don't love the decision to throw to James Mitchell, of all people. Sidney Kramer going to run for the first down. Whoa! He broke it again! Sidney Kramer with a stiff arm to the 25. 4 carries, 112 yards for Sidney Kramer, dude.
And it is still early, just the first quarter. But you start prorating the numbers, and we might be in for some history.
Jesus.
Puts him over 100 yards already, and we've still got 3 quarters to go.
Williams going to scramble up the middle. He's got space. Going to try and slide. Weren't able to. First down run for Caleb Williams. Leaves 1st and goal for the Bears. We've got Paul Ridley as a good option on this. Ridley throwing, end zone, and it's broken up. Back to the run. Kramer is on the sideline. J.C. Allen in the game. A block from the fullback, but Allen not going much of anywhere. Third down and goal. I'm looking for Meadows, Douglas, if they cover it off. Or we're just going to run for it. Caleb Williams up the gut. It's a touchdown for the Bears. Both routes covered off. Williams scrambles for a Bears touchdown.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket.
That's easy.
On display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it.
So,
very well done there.
Right now, we are up by 8. I think we go for 2 here. Make it a 10-point game early. You call this inside zone, it always spreads the defense out. Kramer up the middle. And the 2-point conversion's good. It's 17-7. They've got to respect the receivers out wide, so they can't just smash everyone against each other on the line. Kramer sneaks through there, and this one does count. I know, I should be worried about 2-point conversions here today. 36 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Bears lead 17-7.
That's what people are wondering about.
It is Green Bay as well. The same shit happens in Lambeau. Or really just against the Packers. It doesn't matter where the Packers play. This is a handoff. Going nowhere is Wilson. Not sure if they're just trying to take the second quarter or if they're going to snap the ball here. I think they're going to run a play. 2nd and 11, 7 seconds to go in the quarter, and they will run a play. Deion Walker gets through! Deion Walker has 3 sacks in the first quarter. Finally for the big guy. Yeah, well, that's the problem when Raiola's getting chances from his offensive line. He's getting time. He's got all the time in the world right now. Rambling. And Derek Moore with a sack to force a 4th and 25. The 5th Chicago sack already.
Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for
Crockett from his own end zone.
Sacks already, so you know he's got to be.
I know there were some injuries on the Green Bay offensive line. And this is Paul Ridley trying to get to the outside. He'll make it to midfield and nothing more.
And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10.
So the Bears already up by 10 after the last touchdown and 2-point conversion. Gonna throw to the outside. That's Paul Ridley. Breaking upfield for a gain of 7. Williams 4 of 7 for 53. Yeah, we've started with great starting field position today. We are definitely winning the field position battle. Kramer on the run, gonna try and reverse, bounce and pick up the first down, carrying. Big 95 on his back. Sidney Kramer's frozen in time.
Strong performance here this first half with a Super Bowl berth on the line.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package.
Watch Isaiah Mosey on this out. Corner. Oh, he didn't turn his back. That's going to be dicey. Nice play. Knocked away by Wiggins.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of.
Kramer on a 2nd down run to the outside. Sidney Kramer blocks again. Kramer, his juke move, even after all these years, is still so bad. 6 carries, 139 yards. The safety, Cameron Kinchins, on the stop at 1st down. Chicago from the red zone. Play action, Williams. Rolling, throwing, end zone. Isaiah Mosey for a Bears touchdown. Chicago has their sights set on yet another Super Bowl. Mosey's celebrating with John Cena again. And a touchdown for the Bears, an extra point away from a 17-point lead.
Extra point attempt here still to come.
A little bit left on the meter, but it should be fine. Alex Hyde puts it through there. Yes, he did. Nice save. 8 mile-an-hour wind. Can we boot this through the uprights with Stonehouse? Not quite. Big 80. Pierman back there. That dude looks like a tight end. What is he doing returning kicks? Well, Green Bay, they're in a rough spot here. This is where we've been all postseason long to this point. Raiola to throw. It's caught. Chris Marshall again. Raiola's 11 of 12. And down 24-7, I feel like we're going to get a heavy dose of Raiola on this drive. Empty backfield now on 2nd and 7. I almost jumped about 2 separate times. That's thrown to the outside, and he missed. His receiver, 3rd down and 7.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Raiola back to pass. Deion Walker coming free, and he throws it away. Raiola throws it to the Bears sideline. Back-to-back incompletions. And a Green Bay punt once again. Deion Walker absolutely just game-wrecking right now. Even when he messes up, he fell down. And Ridley sneaking away to the outside. He's got the punter in front of him. But again, good starting field position. Bears start from their own 41. Isaiah Mosey caught the last touchdown. I mean, with a lead like this, we don't have to be too aggressive in the passing game at all. That's in the direction of Trent Douglas, and he's got it. Douglas is still going. Down to the 23. They got the bleachers right, not the seats. What, at Lambeau? I haven't paid attention. Yeah, and I mean, I've been saying that it's Deion Walker. I mean, he's been the star on the defensive line so far for us. But I mean, Derek Moore's got a sack. Only a matter of time for Danny Okoye. We use him a little bit more. Oh, I see it now. Kramer on the run. Oh, Jesus, they had somebody there. But Sidney Kramer's still good. How is that not a first down? He must have stepped out. 2nd down and inches. That is a wide open Paul Ridley. To the 5, still going. Touchdown Bears. Everyone's scoring today. Paul Ridley. Well, at what point do we see the super ultra good Green Bay offense? 30-7. And Alex Hyde will make it 31-7. 3 plays, 59 yards, a minute 11 off the clock. And Green Bay just can't stop giving us good field position, and we've capitalized on it. Pierman, very back of the end zone, will take a knee. I mean, I knew our defense was capable of a game like this. But really, it's not truthfully much of our defense, as that's a screen to Marshall that picks up 3. And they're lucky they got that. All of our defenders tried to engage with one blocker, it looked like, to even allow him to get a few yards. 2nd and 7. Raiola, quick pass over the middle. It's picked by Bryce Kaiser. He may take it the distance, and he does. Not a user, but it's a pick 6 for Bryce Kaiser. The Bears want this franchise to end the right way. Whoa, what the? What? Uh-oh. When did that happen? Deion Walker, who's been wrecking this game, is going to miss the remainder of the game. That's a huge hit for our pass rush. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now. Oh boy. Well, and no effort to bring this one out. Good thing we're up like we are. That must have happened on the pick play. So that brings in the rookie Brandon Dixon. to play defensive tackle. A reminder, he's a defensive end. Quick throw over the middle. That probably should have been PI, but it bounces off the head of Taylor Ford. Oh, Brandon Dixon got free. I missed him. Tarek Moore. I was so excited to get a sack with the rookie. Third down. Kaiser's in the zone over there. Empty backfield for Raiola. He'll throw over the middle. He's got a wide open Chris Marshall. Going to be hauled down by Junior Lippett as Raiola passes over 100 yards in this game. And most of it to number 10, our former draft pick, Chris Marshall. Throwing is Raiola. Oh, that nearly intercepted by Mark Zachary IV. But another completion, 2nd and 2 for Green Bay. 9 minutes to go in the first half. Play action. Pressure is coming, and that's the other rookie on the defensive line, Aries Colbert.
I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. That is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack?
I don't know. I think I've inadvertently figured that out as well. I haven't been called for PI as much lately.
This is the offensive line unable to count.
That's over the middle. It's picked off. Taylor Ford again. I can't really take a lot of credit for that. But it's yet another interception. And this is an absolute bashing of Green Bay. That reminds me of the Brian Branch pick we had. I don't think that was yesterday. I think it was against Minnesota, but just that Spider-Man leaping play, and Kramer. I keep trying to juke with him, and it's just so pointless. His juke move is so bad.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium. Because
on the drag, it's a tight window, but it's caught by Paul Ridley for a first down. Caleb Williams, 8 of 12 for 132, 2 touchdowns.
on the defensive side, to start
Did throw the ill-advised pick. Jameer Joseph on that tackle as Kramer's to the outside again. Shifty running. He's not going to beat the safety. A gain of 9, 170 yards.
That was a really nice job by them picking up.
Oh, there's pressure coming here off the left side. So Meadows should be open if we get the time here.
Blitz a running play.
To Derek Meadows to the end zone for a Bears touchdown.
23 yards for the touchdown. And the Bears are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Boy, I mean, at this point, what more do we see?
Derek Meadows.
Nothing.
And you know, so many people talk all the time about having a
He's just too fast, and Alex Hyde will boot it through the uprights, 45-7.
here and do this. We're going to have a lot to fill in.
Usually I'd feel a little bit bad, but it's Green Bay.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away.
We are, I'd say, easily on pace for 100 points in this game.
On this one, and it'll come out to the 20.
But this doesn't quite feel like the Lions game. Remember when we had that Lions game where it was just like, it was way too easy?
Spiral out.
Sort of that. Green Bay's moved the ball a little bit, but
And this is where
not much has happened on it. That's another catch. I mean, Raiola's 14 of 21. By no means bad numbers. The picks obviously are bad. But the passes are just so short. They're not helping themselves out. On the run, there was Dixon again. Marshall hauled down from behind by Jazavian Currents. The 7th catch for Chris Marshall for 91 yards. On the depth chart, Kobe Prentice is the number 1 receiver. He's in motion here to the left side. And play action, Noah Sewell. Unblocked in on Raiola, the 7th Chicago sack.
They come up on 2nd and long.
I mean, just unblocked. It's just a messy game for Green Bay all over the place. That's throw. Oh, Jesus, Kobe Prentice. Holy hell. He got contacted as soon as he caught that ball and broke that tackle. It's a first down for Green Bay.
It hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one.
Somebody tell me what the record for the team record for sacks in a game is. That was a nice route by Prentice, and Raiola missed him.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive.
Because we are currently on the way to that record. However, Deion Walker, who had 3 of those sacks, out for the rest of this game. Okoye, incomplete. Danny Okoye made sure that Raiola couldn't scramble. Oh, God, what the fuck was that defense? 14 for a team, so we're well on pace. Throwing, nice route, Chris Marshall, but it's off his hands. A field goal attempt for Green Bay.
Good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in
It is up. It is good. Green Bay back on the scoreboard. Field goal to trail by 35.
Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the background?
Well, this is going to be the first time in a while the Bears have a little bit of a field to drive. Oh, I ran into Hutton there. 2 catches on 2 targets for Derek Meadows, the 1 touchdown.
Everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn.
I mean, everything's working. Why not keep throwing the ball?
That lead continues to grow, and I mean, if they can get points here, Charles.
Isaiah Mosey, he's open. Will he get it? A toe tap catch for Isaiah Mosey.
He gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So the big play gets him across midfield now.
Caleb Williams honestly having one of his better games here in any of our playoff runs. There's a run for Kramer, a good gain of 8.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard.
Cameron Kinchin's on the stop, 2nd and 2.
So from the 37,
I don't think this is the play that scored the touchdown for Derek Meadows, but it's very similar. Williams on play action. Meadows again. He's got it again. A move to the 6. 11 of 15 for Caleb Williams, 218, 3 touchdowns.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
And yet, our offense balanced as ever. Handoff, Kramer, Quay Walker with a nice stop. Can't quite run this down to the 2-minute warning here. So I'm actually thinking we just throw for it and let Green Bay have that 2-minute warning. Williams rolling out. We got to dump that off, and we can't. Well, Cameron Kinchin's. I tried to lob it, and for whatever reason, I got a really slow animation. So there's the 2-minute warning.
Make him uncomfortable, and so far they've not been able to do that.
Not at all. He's been really comfortable in the pocket. 3 touchdown passes already.
So that could be an important first sack if they do want to turn things around.
See what those safeties do. Derek Meadows over the middle. We're going to try and fire. Williams hit as he throws. 4th down and goal. Don't want Williams taking too many hits like that in a game where we already have this in hand. We can't let Williams miss the Super Bowl as Alex Hyde with a little chip shot. Yeah, no, I don't like the Russell Wilson situation. The Broncos have mishandled that so bad.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry.
That all went wrong when they hired Sean Payton. Sean Payton made it clear that Russ was not his guy. He's made it clear all season. He's just a tyrant. The way that Sean Payton is just like screaming at Russell Wilson on the like the late stages of the Detroit game. And it's just like not even Russ's fault. What just happened? Russ has been playing really good. Route, Kobe Prentice. He's got space. Raiola and the Packers in the 2-minute drill. That's into traffic and incomplete. Penalty flag, though. I didn't even see that come down, and we are going to pick up a PI.
A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against.
All right, well, first down Green Bay to the 48 after the pass interference. Minute 31 to go before halftime. Raiola with time. He's got a wide open. Bowens. We miss a tackle, and Green Bay's in the end zone. Greg Bowens.
A great effort there. 48 yards. And the Packers are able to claw one.
All right, well, we got time to answer. Not like we really need to, but.
Sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Extra point. Up and good with a minute 23 to go. Bears have all three of their timeouts.
A bit of a respite here from what's been an otherwise dreadful first half of football. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Hicks sends it deep. We're going to give it another try with Abraham.
They'll elect to bring it out.
And, oh, we almost had a lane. And then Kinchins. I have no idea whether starting safety's playing special teams.
Yards shy of there at the 24. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
Yeah, I'm not sure
Time remains on the clock, Charles, but
what's next for Russ. I really don't. Throwing. Derek Meadows catches it. That's all we had. We'll hurry to the line. Flag. What? It says flag. I don't know why it says flag. Apparently there wasn't one. Williams on the run. Hit as he throws. Douglas. I had a little bit more space to run, but out of bounds. We'll touch a little bit more on Russ here at halftime. I just gave credit to Daryl Killings for a tackle. Daryl Killings plays for our defense.
Looking to throw.
Throwing. Meadows caught it. We'll use our first timeout. What's going on, Noah?
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play.
Fifth catch for Meadows. He's got a 100-yard game already. I'm going to send Mosey deep.
He'll look to throw.
Another quick throw and a good block. Paul Ridley out of bounds to the 22-yard line. Still only 5 incompletions. And they're pressing Meadows with no safety help over the top. Watch that. Oh, they backed off. That's such a bad ball. We're lucky that didn't get picked. That's a D lineman in coverage, though. Second down and 10, 40 seconds.
The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
It should have been picked, but that's a guy that shouldn't be back playing coverage. Pressure, that is thrown. Trent Douglas. Use another timeout with 34 seconds left.
Going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on switches and guys,
we are lucky to get that away.
they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys.
All right, well, thanks for stopping by, though.
Now is 2nd and 10.
Welcome back anytime. 2nd and 10. 30 seconds on the drag. That is Trent Douglas for a Bears touchdown. And thank you for the follow, Noah. Have a happy New Year's Eve.
Will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So they get their time.
It was unnecessary, but fun.
Are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples.
Alex Hyde, PAT, 55-17. An 8-play drive. That's probably one of our longer drives of the day, and yet it took under a minute.
Come through, bulling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Stonehouse punts. Kicks away. 3 timeouts left for Green Bay, 26 seconds. What we're not going to do is call a cover 4 straight off rip. We're going to run our regular defense, see what they do. Because the last time I called cover 4 in this spot and they ran it for a touchdown. And they're not running it on the first play of the drive, and it hits somebody in the back. Second down. Empty backfield for Raiola, so we know the decision. Quick throw, knocked away, Bryce Kaiser. I mean, he's throwing into tight coverage on that, and now they're going to run it. We can make them punt. Do we make them punt? It's another phenomenal tackle by Kaiser. Gain of a yard, fuck it. We'll make him punt. If anything, just to give Paul Ridley a chance on the return. Not certain we have any space. Oh, yes we do. Oh, we had space. Oh, there were some good blocks out there.
And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with 8 seconds,
not a real Hail Mary. That safety moved up for whatever reason, and Derek Meadows is all alone. Is the speed enough? Touchdown, Derek Meadows with zeros on the clock. I mean, come on. They're making it so easy. Why is that safety doing anything other than dropping back in that scenario? He comes up to cover the flat.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot into big
absolutely brutal.
Big playability. They can strike from anywhere.
To make it 62-17 at halftime.
No problem there on the extra play. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. As always, one half remains in the Battle of the Sea. He will take home that George Halas Trophy and represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. In that first half, it was the veteran quarterback who led the charge. He's over 300 yards passing already as he's looking to possibly put his name in the record book.
Well, Packers get a little gift. The football to start the second half. Not sure if they even want it at this point, as it's 62-17. Bears got gifted good field position the majority of the first half.
They have work to do in the second half if they
back to the regularly scheduled shellacking.
I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic. And then
what's funny, because that Tommy DeVito agent, oh God, oh, I goofed that up. This guy, you're over here.
That should be more than good enough.
Raiola on the run. That should be intercepted, and it is. Jazavian Currents with a pick. I don't think he's going to take it the distance, but he's got a chance. He's out of bounds at the 5. Jazavian Currents just 10 seconds in. Picks off Dylan Raiola. Kramer trying to bounce. We're somehow going to score on that. Even though our second-year tight end, Jason Myers, kind of got in our way. It's a touchdown for Sidney Kramer. Well, at least we did it quickly. We'll give the ball back to Green Bay. 2 plays into the second half after Green Bay got the ball. We score. 15 seconds.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Stonehouse to Pierman. No return.
Sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. Well, we're still in the third.
Raiola just running for his life.
Make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But
And play action. That is the fullback, James Duff, out of the backfield. The mercy rule is pretty much being in shoe clock the rest of this game. Raiola back to pass over the middle. A nice route from Kobe Prentice. And this is the thing. I mean, they've shown sparks, but then just fuck it up. Tackle by Taylor Fort. We got a handoff here to Trey Benson. I see Sewell, Kaiser in there.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
2nd down and 4. And a quick throw to the tight end Bowens. Converged on by Zachary and Currents. Well, they're on the move now. Play action. Over the middle. Caught. Kobe Prentice. And a Green Bay injury. Roy Josephson on the offensive line. To the sideline. I'm sure he'll be back. 1st and goal, Green Bay. Wouldn't it be something if we managed to blow this? That can't even be possible, can it? Throwing, crossed his body, a touchdown for Chris Marshall. Jesus. A spiral, perfect. The throw in general, perfect accuracy across his body on the run. And yet we've seen him struggle to make the simplest of throws on receivers standing still on curl routes all day. A Green Bay injury again on the kick. I believe that's another lineman. 69-24. Hicks sends it deep. You know what? We will take the 25. I mean, do we even chance maybe even a Sidney Kramer injury? Do we bench Williams? Do we bench everyone else? Kramer stopped. Quay Walker.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much.
We need stats. We don't need stats. Need to keep everyone healthy. Kramer. That was never going to work. 3rd down and 6, so we're going to have to throw for it again. Wiggins there on the stop.
How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success.
Over the middle. Oh, Jesus. I didn't see 32. Well, we got stats all right. We got a Green Bay interception. All right, we are going to do just that. We're going to send J.C. Allen to the starting spot, Laquan Good, and then Tajay Spears in the 3. Yeah, well, if they start to come back, if this gets to like a 21-point game at any point, the starters are coming back in. We don't really have receiver depth for the most part, so we'll throw J-Mo and Marco Derby in there. Tight end, give me R.J. Maryland. We'll leave the offensive line the same. I'm going to get Toriano Pride and Paul Vanover in there. Safety, Caleb Ferguson. Other safety, Ezekiel Shivers. Marcel Abraham. We can let him go. I know oh wait, I didn't do the quarterback. And we'll see Dante Moore, former UCLA quarterback, Oregon transfer. I mean, we've already lost Deion Walker for this game, so there's not much we can do on the defensive line. That's a throw over the middle, and it's intercepted by Paul Vanover. Even the second string is making plays. No idea what that throw was. Why is Kramer still in the game? Sidney Kramer on the run. He's bouncing it to the outside. Nearing 200 yards on the day. This is the first pass we're going to throw here with Dante Moore. He's been on the team for 2 seasons now. Play action, throwing. It's to Marco Derby, and he's going to score. Marco Derby. Dante Moore to Marco Derby. Extra point for a 76-24 lead. Jesus.
I mean, let's face it. That should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
I wish the NFL allowed Madden to have the fans empty the stadium when a team is down like this. It would be fun to see us play a game in front of like an empty Lambeau Field, because there's no way anyone would stick around to watch this game.
Well, this has been a tough one for him, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football.
Handoff, and slipping a tackle is Wilson on his 3rd carry of the day. Yeah, Bears fans would be there. However many there are. I don't see a lot of orange or blue out there. Quick throw and a catch. Chris Marshall had Toriano Pride Jr. on him. First down, Green Bay. 9th catch for Marshall. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, LaMichael Matthews didn't haul him down. And it's going to be allowed to be an incomplete pass. That just gave me flashbacks. That's what Derek Barnes did last night to Dak Prescott in the end zone. And throwing, intercepted. Jazavian Currents. Currents trying to fight for extra yards, forced out by Mingo. I don't know why Currents is still playing either. A first down run for J.C. Allen. Trying to salt this game away, and we run into the line and gain nothing. Rashawn Gary. Hey, bud. Scoreboard. Fuck it, after that, we're passing. Moore on the run. Gonna find White. Dante Moore starts the game 2 of 2. Wait, what? That was the fullback Wade? Allen on the delayed handoff. He'll pick up a first down. J.C. Allen, 5 carries, 12 yards. All right, get out of this tempo. Choose some clock. Not often we get to see the backups play. It's always kind of fun when we do, as J.C. Allen is to the outside. Down to the 4. Just every play ends in boos. I may live to regret this, because Dante Moore might get hammered. Read option, Dante Moore. We got a flag down, though. Holding on the right guard, Gary Nixon.
the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score?
That sucks because I never run the read option, and it actually worked. Hand off, J.C. Allen. A nice tackle by Dobbins, 2nd and goal from the 11.
It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't.
Pitch play, Allen to the edge. Has blocks. J.C. Allen with a move, and he's in. Touchdown, Bears. Second touchdown of the game for J.C. Allen. What'd the pylon do to you? Why are you going to knock the pylon over? They're just kicking it around. Pylon lives matter, man.
Second and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass. Let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit them with something on the
Extra
ground.
point good, 83-24.
Extra point right down the middle, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
I'm just trying to burn clock, man.
The Bears send the kicking.
Not my fault they can't stop it.
This one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Green Bay offense ready to take
Just
over.
throw it to number 10 the rest of the game if you're Dylan Raiola.
Forget about, at least to this point, Charles. Turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half.
698 total yards for Chicago, 300 for the Green Bay Packers. They're double-teaming Brandon Dixon, and Raiola just able to throw that away as he's 24 of 41, over 300 yards passing.
No more turnovers, and see how that works.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Quick throw. That is Kobe Prentice. Pushed down by Ezekiel Shivers. I'm really hoping Ezekiel Shivers makes a play. I'm still so sad about that fumble recovery for a touchdown in the Super Bowl that got called back. Throwing, caught, 4th and 1. Wide receiver Beal. Short of the sticks. He had to run back to get that, and Green Bay is going to punt. Paul Ridley on the return. Had a couple nice ones today. We're not going to be on this one. We're getting caught. Only a 4-yard return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
So Dante Moore, J.C. Allen back out.
Onto the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the
Want to continue to get some throws in with Dante Moore. Over the middle, that is a little bit behind Paul Ridley, but he hauls it in. What is it when we bring in backup quarterbacks that they, like, are just pass completion machines? Teddy Bridgewater in Lions franchise. Jack Moynihan earlier in building the Bears. A run for J.C. Allen. Dude, that number 32, Oliver, has been making plays as R.J. Maryland is having a time. Well, you put the backup tight end in the game, and he gets hurt. 3rd down and 1. Haven't run this play all day. Fullback dive for A.J. Wade, and he's got it. And he's frozen in time at the bottom of a pile. That was kind of nightmare fuel. I don't know what was happening there.
Defenders on 3rd and short know it's going to be a quick read. And really, the quarterback's just going to turn around and hand it off. So that way you're able to diagnose the play and try and get
Can't quite get this to the 4th quarter. J.C. Allen. Maybe we should block 32, dude. Made plays all game as a bruised sternum is going to keep R.J. Maryland out for the rest of the game. So we're going to make sure on the depth chart that Trent Douglas, our superstar X-Factor tight end, is at least at the bottom of this. So Jason Myers should get the time in single tight end sets, but who knows with this game.
A nice lane to hit.
2nd down at 6 now from the 42.
2nd down and 6. We'll run it again with J.C. Allen. And he's got a 1st down. And guess what? Oliver again. Well, yeah, you're asking EA to make sense. Watch that safety. See what J-Mo can do here. Jamison Williams. That's a bad throw from Dante Moore. We're lucky that's not picked. I just tried to lob it up. That felt like a golf throw. This is probably a delayed handoff. No. Allen runs right into Quay Walker for a gain of 4.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up
3rd down and 6. Sidney Kramer's in the game again. Not what we want. We'll throw to Kramer and incomplete. Broken up. I don't believe we might be in field goal range. I'm not certain. Into the wind. Why not try it? We got the slow meter. Alex Hyde. It's good. Barely on the Packers' side of midfield.
If you're able to hold on to the ball, get 3 at the end, that's all you're looking for.
I would agree with that because right now, this is
Not quite Joshua Carty legendary status just yet. He's got to work on that leg. I don't think we're ever going to see that fully develop, but I'm a little bit sad in that regard because I love having the superstar kicker. I've never had that before.
Because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the
2 more scores for the Hundo
during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
with 16 minutes, 30 seconds left. A nice route from Prentice, popped down hard by Taylor Fort, who's in the game for some reason, again. 3rd tackle for Fort. LaMichael Matthews got in there. Bryce Kaiser breaks it up. Intended for Jonathan Mingo. Whenever Kaiser is just single coverage, one-on-one with somebody is what I'm trying to say. It's just incredible as that's off of Bowens. It'll be 4th down. And Green Bay is going to punt it back to us. 6th punt of the day. We'll just call a fair catch with Ridley at the 20. Don't want him to get hit.
Inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line.
Ooh.
So a change of possession here.
Lamar Jackson finishes the first half with 255 yards and 3 touchdowns. That sounds like good news in fantasy for me. J.C. Allen on the handoff. Flag on the play. We'll see what this is. And it's on us. Left guard Mike Hardesty.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need
2 holding penalties against us today. This team is usually rather disciplined. We get 2 yards back, and we will take the 4th quarter. Might give Dante Moore 2 chances to throw for this 1st down. We'll see here. 86-24. You know, it's kind of fitting. The last conference championship game we played with Cleveland was the only other 100-point game we had when we put up over 100 points on the Buffalo Bills and in what could be our final NFC title game here with the Bears. On pace to do that again. So I'm fairly certain Dante Moore's deep accuracy is booty cheeks, but we're going to try this with Marco Derby. Play action. Uh-oh. Throw it. That's probably picked. It should be picked, and it is. An interception by Wiggins. absolutely forced that ball downfield, even though there was a corner over there that I saw. But, oh, Jesus. Bowens breaks a tackle from Bryce Kaiser. That's a tough thing to do. All right, well, have a good rest of your New Year's Eve, Evo. I don't think Twitch died. It died for a moment. I dropped a few frames, but outside of that, no. Second down and 5 from the 36. Raiola to pass over the middle and dropped by Kobe Prentice. Taylor Fort there.
Completion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
What are they going to do if they don't get this here? Oh, they got it. Chris Marshall still going. Out of bounds, and their third wide receiver on the depth chart, Jonathan Mingo, down on the play. No idea who that's going to force into the game. Oh, Okoye, that's the end zone, and that is Greg Bowens for another Green Bay Packers touchdown. He's got 2 today.
And the Packers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
The second player to celebrate in the end zone today with John Cena. He's making the rounds.
And I know it's probably a little bit of a failing on my part, but you know I watch a game through defensive eyes, and I don't understand what the coverage was doing there. When he headed out deep, they should have adjusted.
50th pass of the day for Green Bay ends in the end zone. Extra point good.
His size, speed, and versatility makes him a top target in any game.
Extra point splits the uprights as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
And we will once again take the 25. No need to take any unnecessary hits. Even though we got mostly backups in here still, it's just we want to be as fully healthy as we can for the Super Bowl. Allen finding space. Nice run for J.C. Allen. 14 carries, 77 yards for Allen.
Perfect phrase for what we are watching. If this were a movie, what kind of rating would we put on it? Who would you allow to watch what we're watching right now?
And obviously shoot clock the rest of the way for the Bears. And another handoff, Allen, 3rd and inches. Quiet game for an aging Rashawn Gary. 3rd and inches, we're going to do the dumbest thing we possibly could. Back to throw is Dante Moore. Can't scramble. It's Watley on the sack. Is our dream of 100 points dying? We actually probably should have put backspin on this. We got the wind here. Nope, he's going to field it. Caught down hard, Jazavian Currents. Green Bay gets the ball at the 20. Quick throw. Nice route again. Kobe Prentice. All down by Ferguson and Vanover. Gain of 15 up to the 35-yard line. I'm just looking at the bottom. We are going to face a new team in the Super Bowl. It's going to be the New York Jets. It was either the Jets or Baltimore, who we've already seen twice in the Super Bowl. It'll be New York and Drake May. Throwing over the middle. Kaiser got lost. Bowens hops over him. And Greg Bowens is down. After his 9th catch, Bowens heads to the bench. A tackle for Ezekiel Shivers. Bowens, Marshall, and Prentice. Catches galore. That, I believe, is the 10th. Oh, no, that's Holloway out of the backfield. I thought that was Kobe Prentice. Well, the backups on defense are kind of getting hauled around here as that's thrown. Oh, Jesus, what a catch by Chris Marshall. He got popped immediately by Bryce Kaiser. It's the 11th catch of the day for Chris Marshall. And that should have been intercepted by Daryl Killings. 10 minutes to play. Green Bay is not really throwing the towel in yet. They're still throwing for it. Just quick passes. The 12th catch for Chris Marshall. Defensive line isn't even gassed. They don't even have time, as that's another pick dropped by Daryl Killings. He's dropped 2 picks on the drive. And that's not a backup. That's our starting middle linebacker.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because just as you noted, they can sit
2nd and 10. Raiola back to pass again. That is thrown, and it's a touchdown for Chris Marshall. I didn't realize it was a bullet. 3rd touchdown of the day for Chris Marshall. Enjoy your celebration.
Well, CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about or really grasp onto in this game. They've been dominated, but at least they get a late touchdown here, something positive to put on film for tomorrow's session.
Yeah, they're still trying to execute, trying to get some positives on their board and ledger sheet and keep this from being a total loss. Give them credit. They're going down.
And the extra point. With 9:31 to go. 9 plays, 80 yards, 2.5 minutes. It's that 4th quarter offense when you're down a bundle. We didn't really change anything we were doing on defense. It's just quick passes. There's not much you can do. Outside of almost intercepting a ball twice. Now we're starting to sense it. Not when we were up 60-something to 24 at halftime. J.C. Allen on the run. He ain't going to get much as Cameron Kinchins comes up. Makes the stop.
I think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations.
2nd down and 8. Allen hammered by Oliver and Quay Walker. 314 rushing yards today for the Chicago Bears. Of course, Sidney Kramer had the majority of those, and Marco Derby's got it. And now he's hurt. Good Lord. The backups are made of glass. Injury timeout stops the clock there as Allen stopped by Quay Walker at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
We can't, stop throwing the ball. They're obviously wise to the run here. That's such a bad ball. Rashawn Gary back in coverage. Knocks it away. Didn't know he was going to be back there. We'll keep Marco Derby in the game as to not have any play. As to limit the amount of plays where our starters are out on the field. Dante Moore on the scramble. He might just be able to run for this, and he will. Down in bounds after a gain of 20. A nice run from Dante Moore. Allen trying to reverse, trying to follow the fullback. Gaining 2 yards. Next run will be his 20th of the day. Obviously not as efficient as Sidney Kramer. Handoff. I don't know where Derby's going. 3rd down and 6. We'll let Dante Moore throw for it again. Inside of field goal range. We have a flag on the play. I'm not really sure what it is. I also didn't mean to. And it's roughing. So make it 1st down at the 14. And Brody Watley, who may have been the one that hit the quarterback.
We all know it's an intense game and things can get heated out there. That's part of
the one that did it.
But bottom line, you got to keep your cool. That was not
in the end zone. No, knocked away Wiggins, who's already got, I think, 2 interceptions today.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands.
Second down.
The arrival of the ball is imminent.
Throwing. That is Paul Ridley to the 1. Oh, hit the wrong button. We're going no huddle, apparently. Play action over the middle. Knocked away Jason Myers and Gary Nixon. Injured on the play.
So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal.
We got J-Mo out there. Xavier Worthy. Moore on the scramble, and he'll score. The chase for 100 is still alive on the scramble from Dante Moore. Dislocated shoulder for Gary Nixon. That doesn't sound like he missed the Super Bowl. Our offensive line taking a hit here today. PHC by Alex Hyde is good, 93-38. I will be honest, it will be hard to resist the urge to go for the 100 points, should we get the ball back with any amount of time. Pierman to an 8.
Take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field.
13 catches for Chris Marshall, 3 touchdowns, 152 yards. That will surely go up if Green Bay has a decent drive here. Raiola to throw, and that's off the hands of Marshall. Paul Vanover didn't really do much. The rare times that Raiola had to hold on to the ball for a little bit. Second down, quick throw, intercepted. Toriano Pride Jr. Funky play. And even if we just run the ball the rest of the way, this still may just be position where we can score anyway. It's another big hit on Allen. We're kind of sending J.C. Allen to the Wolves here. Handoff. Allen trying to bounce. Nada. Rashawn Gary, Cameron Kinchins. So now Dante Moore to try and throw for it, to keep the drive alive, keep the clock moving, and head towards our dream of 100 points in this game. Jamo to the corner of the end zone is a possibility. No, it's not. But that is Paul Ridley to the outside for a first down to the 11. 7th catch for Ridley, 79 yards. Nice, quiet 7 catches there. A handoff, J.C. Allen to the outside. Not going to get blocks. I really shouldn't have went out of bounds there. Clock stops. 2nd down and 6. J.C. Allen, they get through. And we will let Dante Moore try and throw for the end zone. That play ain't going to get her done. Oh, God. Oh, we got that play off somehow. Throwing end zone, and it is caught. Paul Ridley. 8th catch of the day for Ridley. We do indeed get the 100 points, barring this extra point. It'll be up and good, 100-38.
It's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to, because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, They try to get every
Pyramid, you might as well just return it, buddy. Like, what are you doing?
Now the Packers get set to go.
Well, Green Bay still has 2 minutes, 10 seconds for some consolation points.
They were facing CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy.
Michael, Jesus, Taylor Fort. Taylor Fort gonna get hauled down. All right, I'm content with the 100 points. We're not gonna try and score anymore, even though they may. I don't know if they're gonna take their timeouts. I do have the 2-minute warning here, so we won't be able to run the clock down entirely.
You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys, but being down this big, you also take even more chances.
Good Lord.
And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter.
I swear to God, if they call their timeouts.
And they'll indeed take
They don't. 3rd down and 12. Just going to continue to... Should we just punt? Can I try and punt, like, out of bounds?
And they take a knee.
I have no idea how I'm going to manage to get this. We're not going to kick the field goal. We will punt. I don't know how we're going to do it.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for Chicago.
I don't even know if I can angle this toward the sideline.
And he'll send this one into the cold Lambeau.
Oh, my God. Oh, God.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up
Dude, what a punt.
They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense.
That is insult to injury. We might screw this up and mess up the even 100.
They've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on.
Empty backfield for Raiola.
But overall, though,
From his own one. Raiola. I'm trying so hard. No! What are you clowns doing? I'm trying so hard not to get the safety. 2nd down and 5. Raiola over the middle. Caught by Marshall. Probably about one more play. Add another catch to the total for Chris Marshall. Well, the Bears missed the playoffs for 2 straight seasons after going to the Super Bowl for 5 straight. They're heading back to the Super Bowl now to take on Drake May and the New York Jets. To the flat. Holloway out of bounds at the 22. We get to try and end this franchise the right way and when we want to. One more tackle in bounds, probably going to end this game. It's a screen pass. Trey Benson. And that'll do it. Green Bay down. Chicago to the Super Bowl 100-38.
And they get to hoist the Hallis Trophy. Unbelievable victory. Moving on to the Super Bowl.
I only hope that these players understand exactly who is behind that trophy. George S. Hallis, one of the creators of this great game of football of ours and creator of the NFL. What an amazing feeling.